the average man, the common man, is completely bewildered as to the direction our country is taking. How do you, if you were to gaze into your crystal ball, how would you see the future of Pakistan in the coming days?
Well, the crystal ball looks pretty murky, and even people who are not the common man or the average man, who are supposed to be on the inside track, even they get a bit bewildered by the day-to-day changes. But to put it very simply, there's been a major realignment of political forces. And with this realignment, obviously there's going to be turbulence. A very long time serving, very strong president has gone. That has changed the whole political scenario. An election took place which changed the preconceived ideas of what the result was going to be. You got three players and people who had been in the past confronting each other through a long period of time. So for them to then get down and start developing working relationships is not an easy matter. There's a lot of mistrust and there's a lot of other factors. First time in Pakistan's history that anybody has carried these democratic principles forward in this manner. Otherwise, there would have been confrontation from day one. People would try to knock off the Punjab government. They would try to knock off the frontier government, try to form their own governments. But the People's Party didn't do that. And that is the best demonstration of good faith. I mean, there's no better demonstration. There was absolutely no need to give the Punjab government to the Noon League. I'll be very honest with you. If they had wanted to knock off the Punjab government, they could have done it in 5 minutes. But they themselves offered the government to them. So really, I think that's the best judge of the People's Parties, not whether it's -1 formula or -2. These are very small things. I mean, the big things have taken place already. And they were conceded without a fight, just with the idea that let's have a good working relationship and let's set democratic precedents. And I think that's something to be proud of.
But the political reconciliation process, this transition to democracy, the People's Party has been struggling for however many umpteen years in trying to move this notion forward. The political reconciliation which we're seeing at the moment is teetering at the moment, or everybody says it's teetering at the moment. And the whole thing hinges on an independent judiciary. You yourself just mentioned the -1-2 formula as being something. There is a bigger picture, a larger picture than the judiciary.
Look, the judiciary, before this, the judiciary had no magic wand, and the judiciary has no magic wand now. If you want to use executive power to suppress the judiciary, you can do it with A judiciary, B judiciary, or C judiciary. The same now sacrosanct Chaudhry Iftikhar was the same person who endorsed all of President Musharraf's actions, not once but twice, and took oath under the PCO as well. So this born-again angel, I don't really understand. If the executive government is showing that they want a democratic process, what better than that? Why are we hinging around the personality of one man? And what have we got that is so important? So what I'm trying to say is that we have to put these things behind us. I think we have demonstrated nothing but good faith. And I've never arrested anyone. I was the one arrested by them in the past and tortured physically. I'm saying leave it. Let democracy is the best revenge. So what is all this obsession about me? I find it almost comical, that every 3 days they start running tickers, bribing petty officials in different channels to run tickers that the governor's going, the governor's going, the governor's going. And, constantly attacking me. And I have done nothing. I mean, you tell me you're an independent observer. What have I done to destabilize the provincial government in terms of using any power whatsoever, or using negative power even? I gave you an example where I facilitated Shahbaz Sharif to come in as the chief minister. If I had wanted to be negative, President Musharraf was the president at the time. Only President Musharraf could have removed me, for your information. Although the governor is appointed on the recommendation of the Prime Minister, He holds office at the pleasure of the president. So if I wanted to indulge in any conspiracies, I could have, from day one, he would still not be chief minister if I'd used my negative and other powers. I did not. I broke all records in expediting him to become the chief minister.
Just to put it, where are all these spin doctors hiding then? I mean, if they...
You want me to give names?
Well,
they have their little, little gangs inside the different political parties whose job is to try and manipulate the news. And they keep on doing it, and they keep on targeting me. And okay, fine. If that's politics, that's politics. I'm not, I'm okay with it, okay? But it's a perception constantly they've been putting forward that I was appointed by the president and that I'm in some form of, I'm going to be conspiring against this government. A, I was not appointed by the president, and B, I have never conspired against them.